Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the... That's clear cut, it's a free kick. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Inzaghi. Sol Campbell, Jim, surely one of the great English defenders.
I can't disagree with that, Peter. He has the lot. The pace not to be outrun and the size to be commanding whatever box he finds himself in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little soon.
Oh, here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
Isaac! Koulibaly. And that interception was most necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Up to meet it! Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
So it is still 0-0. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Great ball, and he's in here. Looks to go up and over. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho. And Scholes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Isaac. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Lampard. Now it's Inzaghi. Bastoni. Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Great hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Turns and goes back. Has a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe. Oh, important interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Isak. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Lizarazu. And it's Lampard. And here's Drogba. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Ronaldinho. Big header! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's looking to set free a runner. Sané.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bellingham. Isak.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 inch. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lampard. Scholes. He's cut it out. That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Sané. There he goes. And Sané! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Back on the ball again. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Isak. And he's intervened well there. He's found a way past. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. Corinthians can counter promptly here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Drogba. Kulusevski. Bellingham. Lampard. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Campbell. It's Kimmich. Scholes. Passing nice and neat.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Big chance! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Campbell did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Has a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
In for a header! Harmlessly behind.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Face to face. Inzaghi! Rafael Leao. Well, they could break here. James. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, there's the shot! He scored! And they get themselves in front!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
He might be in here, and the shot! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 83 minutes is
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Del Piero.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Oh, good read. Kimmich. Musa. Rafael Leao.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Del Piero. And here's Drogba. Oh, that was vital. Drogba! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This really is a striking ground. The surroundings all a brilliant shade of green. The Estadio Akron, located here in Guadalajara. He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Big header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Lampard looking for options for movement. Oh, they could break here. Looking for the runner. Kulusevski. Oh, that's a key interception.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bellingham gets a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. That's a fabulous ball. Ronaldinho. And it's Scholes. Neither side yet able to find the net.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. Chiesa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lizarazu makes the interception. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And a header! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's searching. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. And impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Gol del Corinthians. Convertido en el minuto
Corinthians
33.
get themselves back
Número
into
9.
contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up for a header! And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kulusevski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the keeper's in command. And it's Ronaldinho. Kulusevski. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kulusevski, chance here to counter. It's Bellingham. Interesting ball. Lampard. Ronaldinho. Inzaghi.
Se van a jugar
Shin
dos
to
minutos
shin,
de
bicep to
compensación.
bicep, and he wins out. And he's on his way! Kulusevski. Lovely feet. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Picked out, shot at goal! Another chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Have their second corner now. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Rafael Leao hits one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafael Leao is offering a wry smile there.
Corinthians can start a counter here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he welcomes it in. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Passing nice and neat. He's had a hit! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Bellingham! And he's heaved it away.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.785.
Bellingham. Isak! And the ball's come loose here. Wan-Bissaka did well to stay calm there. That's played into space. Scholes. That has ended up in no man's land. Lampard. And he was quick to react. Chiesa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Passes short and sharp. Passing it. Rafael Leao! And again the keeper stands strong. So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And out to safety. Isak. Oh, he's found him in space. And the shot! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a shade optimistic.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Cambio en el Corinthians. Número 7, número 9, número 10, número 18, número 3. Entran.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Número 20, número 22.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Número 6.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries a shot! Kulusevski, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Isak. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Pass somewhat off target. Lima. That is good alertness. Oh, good read. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. Chiesa, he could be in here. Chiesa has it out wide and in space. Cleared away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Drogba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Se van a jugar 4
He
minutos de
expected better, and so
compensación.
did he.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. James. It's a pretty loose pass. Isaac! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rafael Leao taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He won't be happy with that one. Aim forwards. Messi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless...
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. James. Great run on the overlap here. The ball has bounced loose now. Inzaghi herring after the ball here. Gently done. He's found a way through. Messi! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kulusevski. Now, can he find a finish? He gets big! Mateus gets good distance on it. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lofted upfield. Chance here to counter. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. James.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Neymar. Cafu. Bellingham. Sané. It's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Courtois catches it safely. Now they can break here. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk. Sané. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. That's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Now this could shapes the shoot! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That'll be a throw. Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. Inzaghi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're already into the second period. Van Dijk. Van Dijk going full tilt down the left. Rafael Leao. Messi. Mateus. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Gets his pass away. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. Kulusevski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rafael Leao. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. And it's Sané. Rafael Leao. And he's lost his man here. He's had it! Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's onto this. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kulusevski. It's Bellingham. Rodri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kulusevski! Rummenigge. It's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. James. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. And out it comes again. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Kulusevski. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Sané. Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Camisa 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 7.
So now the difference is 3.
Deixando o campo para
Now it's Martinez.
Camisa 22.
No, that was never going to make it.
Camisa 20. Neymar. Camisa
Oh, easy pickings
21.
there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Camisa 2.
Neymar.
Substituição em andamento.
Kimmich. He's Looking to set free a runner. And the counter is on. Good spot, he's seen the run. And here's Messi. And it's Vieira. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Aims beyond the defence. He has found a way through. It's a sweet ball, that. That's a decent clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Chiesa. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up...
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadium. The action has already started. Cafu. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Mbappe! And he can clear it away. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gabriel tries to clear, and it's Sané. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
He's shifting through the gears here. Massive lead! It's come back out! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gabriel gathers from the goal kick. Going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a...
Rummenigge! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Rummenigge, he might... Rummenigge! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Isak. Sané. He's in a good position here. Mbappe. Interesting ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking.
Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Sané. Isak. Now it's Kulusevski. Mbappe. And he's onside. Mbappe! He scores!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Isak. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, it's come loose! 15 minutes till half-time. Hernandez gets a foot in here. But they've got it again. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Have their second corner now. Hernandez attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koulibaly. And Sané. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Van Dijk. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bellingham gets his pass away. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. James. Kulusevski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Kulusevski. Bellingham. Neymar. Forward it goes. He's got away. Looking for the runner. Well, they could break here. And that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Mbappe! He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. And the first half is done. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Kulusevski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. Bellingham. And it's Koulibaly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now James. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Sané. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! They have equaliser. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Out to the left it goes. Could move up a gear here. We expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. That has been flung wide. Rummenigge. Bellingham.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
James. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Neymar. It's a sweet ball, that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Isak. Oh, good read. Sane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance here to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Isak. Van Dijk. Sané. Stood up well to him there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Isak. That has ended up in no man's land. Kulusevski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found a way through. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. He's got tall. No mistake. And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Camisa 9. Substituição
And Romario! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rashford! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious.
And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.